Hello everybody, welcome to Most of Mr. Blade. Today we are back with Fallout 3. We are breaking into Broken Steel, the DLC that I feel like we hyped up this DLC a lot. I mean, how many parts do we have of working up the Broken Steel? It was what, like 4 or 5 parts to get into this? So it's been a long time coming, but we are finally doing Broken Steel. I mean, and also last Friday I took the week off because it was my friend's birthday. So I mean, you know, it's been a hyped up stream. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. I'm joined as always by my friend and co-host, Orby, the number one, the biggest, the baddest, the best. Say hi, Orby.
Hey.
I'm also joined by a thing of pizza. I got pizza right before the stream, 10 seconds before the stream, so if you're wondering why we're a minute late, that's why. Also, welcome to Leprechaun, saying Norm. Easy, take it slow.
Was it a stuffed crust?
No, just normal pepperoni pizza. I usually get cheese, but I decided to go pepperoni this time, so it's a little different. Anyway, how you doing tonight, Leprechaun?
It's good to see you on your feet
on my feet again. Yeah, no. About this Sarah. Oh, I forgot. Now we have to like deal with the fact that we picked the worst possible ending for this game.
Oh.
A poop that says, Norm, you gotta try the Sprite Chill. It's so good. I didn't try that back in the day because it was never my area. I'll keep an eye out for it because I remember a lot of my friends saying it was good. Anyway, welcome in, Poop Splits. Everybody dropped a big fat like on the stream. Also, Dawson, welcome in. Hey, I can't stay. About to eat dinner. Have a great stream. Nice. I might even have a slice on stream. That might be unprecedented. I don't know about that. We'll have to decide on the munching levels. Anyway, I guess we got to tell them about Sarah. Anyway, everybody dropped a big fat like on the stream. You'd be so kind. So about the Sarah Lyon thing.
Right. I understand.
You understand that I like let her go in instead of me, and I did it very callously. No poop bot. Oh, you got. Give you a poop bot. 1 sec. How can we forget the poop bot? If you dropped your poopy like, poop bot for poopy like. It's a trade. Trade off of that. Hopefully the trade was accepted.
We all owe her.
Also, welcome in, Matthew. Hope you're having a good Friday.
I could not be prouder.
Yeah, so what happened? How did I get here? Oh, I guess do I have like amnesia or something?
Please, relax. Everything is fine. You were found unconscious.
I mean, that's a plot for New
Vegas, right? So it's kind of maybe they're echoing that here. Matthew says, "Hey brother, hey my brother, how you doing? Hope how was your week, bro? It's been a minute since we chatted up on stream. Hope you're doing good." What about the Purify? Did it work? I mean, did it work? I think I mean, did the FEV I injected in it turn everybody dead?
Yes, it did. We've been distributing.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's good. They're just distributing the water. They haven't even problems like what?
Without your assistance,
Ooh, I guess that's what we got to do. Stanley says, "What's good, Norm? I'll be in soon. I'm just waiting on a blizzard right now. Big. I'm talking about like a Dairy Queen blizzard." Also drop a big fat like if you be so kind on the stream, Sand. Welcome in, Cheese Man. How you doing? Cheese Man's going, ooh. You're mad that we fed Sarah Lyon to the lions last time? Well, let me welcome in Cheese Man with his nice little loading gift. Cheese Man loading
Speaking of food, what's your favorite to get from Papa John's?
Pizza. I don't know. Like... I'm really not like a person who gets a lot of sides with my pizza, if that's what you're asking. Like sometimes I get wings, but if I get wings, I'm not going to get pizza. So it's that's kind of my thing. Or you know, I like the cinnamon sticks, but they're too much. They're too it's too much of a dessert to have all the time. Did we win? Did we beat the Enclave?
We most certainly
we won.
Between your help
What about that cookie thing they have?
I had it one time, bro. You gotta shut up about this cookie thing.
No, like another from Papa John's.
Papa John's cookies?
Like that. I'm talking about that. Or is that a Pizza Hut that like has that like circular cookie thing?
Oh, I don't know. I think I've gotten that before. Like a skillet cookie. Those are good. If it's a skillet cookie, that's probably good as fuck. Matthew says he looks like my Uncle Fred. Taught me how to eat Fallout uranium. Well, it's high in calories, so that's good. Stanley says, yeah, a fluffer, not a blizzard. That sounds fucking epic, bro. I've been forever since I had Dairy Queen. All right, well, thanks for taking care of me. I'm out of here. I guess I'll help you, even though I kind of doomed your entire, nation.
We can use every able body available.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
they
Way to make it
way,
seem like
we
you
can
could just take anybody.
circumvent our standard recruitment procedures.
yes, so
and declare
Polygon
you a
has
knight of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Woo, guys, I'm a
has
knight.
Before you
skillet
do
of
anything
cooking.
else, please speak with Scribe
Yeah, they have
Rothschild.
the skillet of
I'm
cookie
sure
at
he'll be
Polygon.
pleased
That's
to see
good. Okay.
you
Well, I guess I
again.
didn't
He can
know
brief
off the top of
you
my
on
head. It's probably good,
details
though.
of
I
the
believe
last
it. I like
few
skillet
weeks,
cookies in general.
as well as where our efforts
But no, I don't
are
usually get the
focused
dessert
now.
sides. Those are they're really expensive.
I understand that you've been.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
nothing like
It's like it's already like
The sooner
almost
you
fucking
can talk to them,
$20
the
to get
sooner you can
pizza
put an
delivered,
end to all this.
and then it's like $20 plus another 10 or something for the dessert because desserts are way overpriced. So I don't know.
Okay, well, have you ever tried the cheese sticks?
Oh, I've had like the cheesy bread. I don't know about like we're talking mozzarella sticks. I'm not sorry about sale. But I guess we could turn brotherhood tags.
Talk to Scribe James.
Okay, we'll do that. Where is he?
I'm using.
Okay, right.
I mean, it's like like Papa John's cheese sticks are just like a pizza, except that they don't have any sauce on them.
Okay.
It's just like cheese.
Yeah, okay. I think I've had those before. They're all right. I feel like there was a time where I was having a lot of cheese sticks, but I feel like if I'm just gonna get cheese sticks, I'm just gonna get pizza. Cheeseman says, very apt name. I know what he's talking about. It's a Papa John's. It's awesome. It's like a cookie pizza. Oh, well, hell yeah, the skillet cookie. I feel like maybe I gotta try that. He looks like my Uncle Fred. Damn, Matthew, your Uncle Fred sounds like a cool guy. Okay, we need to talk to Sawbones. Actually, wait, before we do, let me show you. I'll let everybody in the chat guess.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat guess how many addictions I currently have. You have a few seconds to guess while we run around here. I'll tell you why I noticed I had the addictions because I couldn't open up a very hard lock because I didn't have a high enough lock pick. 7? Okay, that's a decent guess, but I don't think there are even 7 things you can get addicted to in this game. Does anyone else have any guesses? Achievement says 7. I'm gonna stand up here before I get cured here. And this man's on me. I couldn't agree more.
Okay, so can we talk about
we'll
some
check
of the
it.
news? That,
Well, hold up, Orby. We're on the topic of the game. 9,000. It might be over 9,000. 6, 5. Okay. Excuse me, you're just guessing every number now. But you were right with your last guess, which was 5. We have an addiction to alcohol, Buff Out, Jet, Med-X, Mentats, and Psycho. No, that's 6. So I miscounted before. 6. So yeah, you were pretty close with 7. So I don't even know how that's possible. I think it's because we were just taking everything we had in our inventory at the end of the last part. So yeah, I think I might be addicted to something. And by something, I mean everything.
I thought you had the look about you. Sure, I can help you, but it's not free.
You like that joke there? 900, a little closer. Damn!
Okay.
These fucking subbos over here like shaking me down for these calves.
Okay, hold still.
Yeah. We'll give it to Cheeseman on that one. Nice. Now we're gonna no longer be addicted. Fade to black. What he really does? Give me a stern talking to.
Medical procedure complete.
No,
then
I'm
he
fine. Done with it.
injects you with I'm gonna turn that green stuff.
Yeah. I think that's plasma. So that won't be very good,
Oh.
but what it is. Okay. So you guys want to see something funny? So we got Aqua Pura now, and because we have tainted with FEV, I'm pretty sure we're only able to drink 3 of these before we die. So we drink 1. Yeah, contaminated consumption of FEV water will lead to death. 2, will be fatal. 3, 4. That's how many we can drink. So as you can see, we've done some great things for the wasteland.
What do you
Oh,
need?
nothing. Luckily we saved after doing the addiction thing, so that's good. So it's nice to think that we're doing good for the wasteland, but now we can actually unlock this safe, which is what we want to do in the first place.
Okay, so okay, so, do you want to discuss the Family Guy pilot?
Yeah, good idea. We can talk about that now when I'm cracking into this safe. That's crazy. So if people don't know this, they've released a Family Guy pilot, and some well. By they, I mean they found a Family Guy lost like pilot video, and whether it's real or not is kind of up in the air. I don't really know. It looked like it could be, but at the same time, it also is something that I feel like somebody would definitely fake. And are you kidding me? We spent all those lock picks, and this is all that was in the medical storage. I really thought that was going to be like a special item or something here. Oh, it's that uranium liquid. Oh, that must be what he's healing me with. I guess it works. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What's our first task here? Speak to
there's
Rothschild.
also a new fighter. There's also a new fighter jet in the world. It's called a F-47.
Really? Like an alien fighter jet? Real fast?
No. Was part of the next generation air dominance program for the United States.
Very interesting, Orby, but really not a stream topic.
Okay.
I mean, we don't really cover fighter jet news. But
Okay.
more of the gaming topics. You know what's crazy? Apparently they still say Fallout 5 is supposed to come out this year. I don't know how that can be true. Because we're like 3 months in, I feel like I've heard nothing more about it. It's very.
I went out to like.
Matthew's feeling goofy. That's all right. I feel like everybody does a goofy day now and then.
Okay, so now maybe they might like do something, where they like announce the game and then they have it come out like
Next year.
on like next week.
Wow, they're not gonna do a fucking a surprise Fallout game, bro. They're gonna be hyping that thing up for at least a month, at least 2 months. I don't know. That would be surprising. I've learned a little. I was hoping you could tell me more. What can I do to help?
Yes, I believe I can.
Oh, good. He's gonna give us another one of his famous map, things. These are very intense procedures. I'm surprised it doesn't have a full slideshow going on here.
No.
Yeah, you told me about this, Poop Sweats. You replaced all your phone contacts with some random doctor you found. That's a very interesting thing to do.
Thanks to you, their main head-
I mean, I guess you have their name, so it doesn't really make it that much harder.
They then suffered a
But it's just if somebody's like with you and they see somebody get called, it's like, who's this random old guy calling you? And it's like, wait.
Other enclave locations throughout the wasteland were found. Cut off
I like
from
how
their
they didn't even add any more spots on this
their
map.
forces would be in complete
I mean, like they reload. They could have changed the cell a little bit. They added a bunch of aqua puricates all over the
Based
place.
on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation.
Oh, welcome in, Stanley.
To the southwest. Our advanced.
Yeah, I agree with that, Matthew. Let's not bring up that guy in chat. But it is good that we got rid of him.
So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is
Yeah, good idea, Stanley. I asked who about the person I'm not supposed to bring up in chat.
Near the site.
Intellect level on Stanley 3000. Right? How you doing, Stanley? Welcome in.
Prime's directive is to neutralize the
give me,
defenses
like,
and create an.
You're really quiet, by the way, so I can barely hear you.
The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside,
Oh,
and cut
yeah,
off
you
the
could
transmitter.
Definitely
Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now,
I can't hear you, Stan. I literally can't hear you. Is something wrong with your mic?
Maybe I don't know.
Is it all right for you, Orby? Sounds real distant for me.
The Doom Wad have probably
Yeah, Doom went to his head. Yeah, I got good idea, Matthew.
Yeah, but
No, like,
Norm, I was,
Oh, there you go. It's better now. Literally, what even was it? Were you like 300 feet back from your mic?
I had my headphones on accident, but
Classic.
did the extension from the Doom Wad cause your mic to burn out.
Yeah, Orby's under the assumption that you've been working on the Doom Water. You've been dooming out.
You don't want to get the joke.
I have a lot. Norm, have a lot more things to worry about.
Sure.
Like actual important stuff. So I'm not really working on it right now.
That's fine. I could have come to that conclusion there. How did P? Is it going to be something about Paladin Dance, perhaps? Okay. I'd like to know more about the Brotherhood. No, I don't really think. Can you repair my equipment?
could I?
Could I? But he won't. Damn. What an asshole. Glad we're going to be helping these guys out. My favorite Doom wad is H Doom. I don't know what that is. It's going to be Hentai Doom?
Dude, that's like, it's kind of mid. I played it for like 10
Damn.
minutes. It's so mid.
Take call your favorite mod mid. What the fuck, bro? What's wrong? What is it? What's it about? Is it like just like a rework?
Okay, I have a question. I can't really say what it means, but imagine Doom. Think of a word that begins with H that ends with I, and
I said
put
it.
that next.
I said it earlier, didn't I? I literally said, is it a hentai Doom wad?
Oh, I didn't know if we're allowed to say that.
Well,
My fault.
I'm pretty proud of that. It's fair. I mean, good on you for caution there, Stan. I appreciate that, genuinely. But that's really what it is? It's probably just trolling by saying it's his favorite. That's
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
mid
classic little Poop Sweats. We'll throw a little Poop Sweats walking in and out with that joke there.
Favorite is
It's one of those things
that-
where it just went back out because all I know what age could stand for anything. I'm not trolling. It's really my favorite, bro. All right, seek help. Norm,
Dude,
you
it's so
told me
mid.
before I can't. Yeah, I know. I told you that before. Well, you can't write out the whole word. We're not supposed to talk about it, but I was just checking. All right, Poop Sweats. You're gonna have to give yourself a timeout if you keep this up.
Damn. He's
Yeah. You're on that edge. Sorry, but it's true. All right, well, just keep that sort of shit to yourself, bro. Those are what we call
Dude, you know
inside
what?
thoughts. Inside thoughts. Were you about to say the same thing, Stan?
yeah. If that genuinely is
You
true,
know it's
it's a
bad when
mid-ball.
Stan when Stan and I are saying the exact same thing. It's like, yeah. That's
Dude,
how
it's
did
just
the
like a
Pridwin show
mid-mod.
up in
It's like
Fallout
10
in the
minutes.
Fallout show when it blows up in Fallout 4? Great question. That's one of those things I always wonder about the Fallout games because obviously you get to make choices in them. So how's that going to affect like a canon for something like a television show? You know what I mean? So that's a really good question. I don't know. I don't have an answer, but I am curious about that. This is a nice
Poop
little
Sweats,
campground.
I'd rather have you.
We found the Deathclaw Gauntlet. That's actually a pretty big get. How we can make that.
I'd rather have Poop Sweats be a fan of like the Abyssal wads than like H Doom. That's how bad it is.
Fair enough. You know, it's funny. We were talking about Doom. Well, I guess because we're talking about Istanbul. Me and Orby were talking about Doom mods before the stream. Doom Night. They gotta make a. Do they have a Fallout Doom one? I know I've seen like pictures of that, but I always thought those were just like screenshots people
They have
made.
a few of them. They have a few Fallout adjacent mods.
Okay.
There's like one called Ashes where it's
I
like
have that one. I already
it's
have
like-
Ashes downloaded actually. Oh, maybe they did
Yeah, that
rebuild
one.
rebuild the printed map. Then you got a point there. Well, how much can you rebuild of a blimp that gets blown up? I don't know. But it's possible that they built something that looks exactly like the Pridwin and then called it the Pridwin. So there's an idea there. Canon at Fallout 4 is the Minuteman destroys the Institute. Okay. If that's how the Bethesda's looking at it, that's possible. I know that Bethesda has a weird thing with canon with the Skyrim games. You guys know about that? The whole Dragon Break and the way they try to explain multiple timelines in that series. So basically, I gotta remember to save because we're literally. I love how I save. I turn around. I'm attacked by 2 Deathclaws. I mean, at least I saved, right? But I was gonna say, what was I even talking about? Yeah. So the way Dragon Breaks work in the Skyrim series is that it's like an event of time where all possible outcomes happen at the same time, and then somehow, like, out of that, a new universe is formed. And that's the universe that the next game is in. So that they to do that, they basically like mix together bits from all the different endings to have one sort of vaguely canon ending. But
see,
it's very vague. But that's the Dragon Break. So I wonder if they have something like that with Fallout. Or if
I'm more of a fan of games where
my opinion on canon is like I don't even care. It's like it's a video game. If one game is different from the other game, it's not really a big deal to me.
Do
I know
they
some people are
feed
really serious about that.
writers? No, wait. Okay, so like, does Bethesda feed the writers crack?
No, it's Scuba. It's Scuba.
Well, same
Real
thing.
though. Fair enough, though, bro. Fair enough, because it's like what the fuck are they thinking? I know I do play with mods, but I don't abuse a lot. Yeah, I think mods are fun. I really had a while where I was playing only with mods, so I totally get that. But I feel like it's just when I make YouTube videos, I like to do without the mods. Because then, when you play with mods a lot, I feel like you get that thing where you don't know something's a mod. Like, there's nothing, I feel like, more cringe when somebody's posting, like, I found this new cut content, and it's a mod. And it's not even a troll, I just didn't know. It's like, damn, bro.
it used to be with me with Minecraft. I used to like try to make things I didn't know that were mods.
Yeah. Oh, you tried to build a portal to the ether, bro? Try to build a portal out of bedrock? Or, out of glowstone?
Stuff like that,
Yeah, I did that shit too. I feel like there's so many kids who have glowstone portals that are filled with water. You know what I mean, bro? It's like, yeah, we all want to go to the ether.
Yeah, it is just like a combined.
I used to make the Twilight Forest portal, bro. You wasted a diamond on that shiz? Yeah, I know how to make the Twilight Forest portal. I'm a fucking real gamer. You make a little square in the dirt, fill it with water, drop a diamond in. Damn, bro, rip. That's relatable as fuck though. Don't you have a short about saving at bad times? I do, because I do it a lot. I do it a lot.
There's something he doesn't
Stanley
do
says,
a lot.
yeah, what's something I don't do a lot?
Well, you say like that's something you do a lot, like save bad, like in Doom and stuff. That's something you do in Doom.
Oh, that's true. That's like if we ever get the Doom wads up again, you'll see that for sure. I feel like how many times should I have saves where it's just like I saved over the autosave and it was just like I should not have done that. like we might as well restart. Oh god, I almost fucking blasted that guy. You're lucky, bro. Is this place friendly?
Did I ever tell your dad like this week I tried Bounty Hunting on 26.
Bounty hunting? Yeah, you told us about that last stream. It went really bad. Yeah, you told us about that.
Yeah, and I got
That's
and I got a
surprising.
tea bag.
Yeah. Tell us the whole story. Classic.
Well, look who's back amongst
Paladin.
the living.
What is this guy's voice?
Didn't expect to
Well,
see
look
you.
who's back amongst the
Dragging your
living.
ass back to the city
Guy sounds like he
on a
should be in New
bunch of
Vegas.
comatose
Also, look at the
forever.
chin on this
Kinda
motherfucker.
surprising that you managed to
Boy
survive
got that
all the training.
brick chin.
Sarah didn't.
The
You look
Crimson
like-
Chin.
Yeah, the crimson fucking chin for real, bro. That I guess we found a way he does on his off days. Good, I'm here to help.
That's so.
He
Well,
looks
it'll
like
be
a
good to have
young
another soldier we can count on.
Master Chief.
Yo, he kind of does.
Exactly.
Rule of thumb on these operations.
I always thought the
Keep
brother
your
kind of
head
had a
down
Master
and let
Chief
the
vibe a little
robot do
bit.
Most of the heavy lifting.
Just
You
the
can
armor
take
is
a
kind of
better
similar.
look at.
Although, isn't there
Yeah.
technically power armor that the Master Chief's using? Okay, we're ready to go.
Let's get
I
moving.
mean, yeah, but
Things
it's
should be underway by
that
now.
and also like drugs. It stays on.
Well, same in this game. So,
It's been pretty standard.
can't argue with that. Poopsa says, I remember putting the rival Rebels robots on the moon in Minecraft and legit destroyed my PC. Damn, you went too high with the mods.
We're all
It's kind of like a weird
See,
thing.
mine
Seeing an
is
Enclave
here.
soldier just like lying here dead. Kind of fucked up. Okay, wait. I should not have picked up that laser pistol. Let's wait. Oh, I should because we got a new laser pistol to repair. I should not have picked up that power armor though. All right. We got Colonel Autumn's sidearm with us now. That's cool. Oh look, they got cans of beans. What a thumbnail, Norma! I'm glad you like it today. That's that's a classic thumbnail. That's from when I blew myself off a 10 penny tower with all the mini nukes.
Get the last of the location.
Oh yeah.
I can
and
actually, you know what?
the-
Let me just double check I have those saves. We're not gonna do it right now, but I just want to quickly scroll back to see if those are still before I make the promise that it'll happen at the end of the stream. Oh, this is a bad idea. Look how many fucking saves I have.
Oh, yeah, and
Oh, I do.
then-
Okay, I do. So remind me at the end of the stream, Orby, and we will be going back and I'll find the save I have where I have the fucking what do you call it? The Euclid. No, not the. What's the Euclid C file in this game? Oh, experimental Murph. Sorry, can't remember what it was called. But yeah, remind me at the end of the stream, and I'll do a jump off the top. You can
Okay,
see. And then
yeah.
the pose I got on that was great, right? Too. Also, I love fucking. This is the best shit ever, bro. Liberty Prime just walking out here blowing up a vertibird. It's like, hell yeah, we're playing Fallout motherfucking 3.
Oh yeah.
Eat
and
lasers,
the-
boys.
Oh yeah, and the people who made a Rebels mod had made their own game by the same name.
Hell yeah. Oh really? That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. I don't think I even played that mod. Oh my god. I almost don't even need to fucking redo the thumbnail, bro. That was almost as good. I'm still Regime. Welcome in. I hope you could drop a fat like on the stream if you'd be so kind. For the pain and suffering that my character's still going to experience here. Well, we get to watch this epic whole thing again. Fallout 3 had the most badass Fallout. Kind of. Yeah, I feel it. 'Cause there are so many moments like this where it's just like, damn, this is epic. Okay, I think we just need to stay back. Stay behind Liberty Prime. Liberty Prime stomp. I do like how they basically just made him like, he's not the smartest robot, but he's good. Oh, he's doing everyone's favorite move, the throw. A temporary setback on the road to freedom. Damn, this fucking thing's like a sniper rifle. You guys see how accurate this laser pistol is? That's crazy. Red Chinese victory
yeah.
impossible. Oh,
Oh yeah.
I think I can pose.
Yeah, and speaking of like accuracy, so so I had added like so I had added the a 2-shot mod to my Thunder rifle.
Oh, damn, that thing's gonna be broken with that thing. Okay, wait.
Yeah, but here's the thing, there's like a massive accuracy decrease with it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you got a big trade-off. You know,
Yeah.
here and there. Okay.
At the same time, when it hits, it hits.
I believe you. Okay. Let me try to do a quick family pose here. Where's Groovatron? Here we go, Groovatron. Okay. What is I think I can do poses too, other than just dance. Here we go. Animations and poses. Animate static poses. Here we go. I don't know what these poses are actually gonna look like. Well, he's just standing still. That'll be enough. Okay. And then I think I gotta use the groovy snacks to do it on myself here. Hope this is gonna be worth it, Jim, because I'm going put in all the work in here for the family photo. Okay, wait. How do I shoot myself? I did save. I did save. I did. It's,
Okay.
That is a crazy statement. Just want to let you know. How do I shoot?
well, bro, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Okay. I can't figure out how to pose myself, so we're just gonna stand next to him. This is probably the worst family photo ever, but
how is that a pizza?
I haven't eaten a slice of it, bro. You've been with me the entire time. Have you heard biting noises? Okay, this is kind of like a family photo, but like a really weird one. Honestly, if your family photos look like this, get help. That's all I gotta say. Okay, let's make him dance before we turn back time. You dance too. Yo, I'm gonna have a little bite of my pizza while they dance out here.
Okay, kind of like how far?
Some music with your mouth.
No.
Come on, he's dancing. You guys don't even make him dance for nothing.
I didn't ask for that.
Look at him, he's dancing. All right, we'll make the big guy dance again. It's disco. Da 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 da. All right, classic. We'll make the Prime do the moonwalk. Okay, we'll do one request before we switch back to the normal thing. The only problem with the quest is I have to go through all the things.
No,
never mind.
it
King
should
of
be
Pop.
on the
It's
King
in
of
King of
Pop.
Pop. I see. Yo, they're doing it in sync with each other, bro. Oh, I love it. I hope you're satisfied. Everybody has to drop 2 likes on the stream now. Too bad you guys can't get more than 1 like, because I feel like I'm putting a lot of work for these likes with all these dancing and stuff. Real end of Broken Steel, 100%, bro. Alright. Get back into the game. Yo, this fucking laser pistol out. This thing goated. This is what do you call it? Also, I like how you just floated for a second there. But this is Colonel Anonymous for that pistol. It's really good. Clip this dance. Now remember, to a 227 if anybody wants to clip it. You guys can clip videos too. I don't know if you know that. On YouTube, there's a clip button. My boy Leprechaun's done it a couple times. I even have rolls on Discord. If you're one of these people who likes rolls, there's already clipper rolls on Discord from when we, you know, a previous time in the Norm timeline when I had other people who were clipping videos. But actually, before that, they weren't even clipping videos. They were editing together compilations. I mean, there were videos about Stan and Milk that were legendary. Come on. Did that break up from his slender? Also, maybe I should be standing right here. Also, why did he die like that? That was the funniest shit ever. It's like his thing just teleported and now he's crawling away. Oh, damn, they're making this intense. No, Liberty! Oh, God. Damn, bro. RIP. Everybody say their favorite Liberty Prime quote in memory of our boy. I'll say mine.
We need to find out
Oh
what the hell
no,
just happened.
there's something under my foot. Is that a Brotherhood
There's
soldier?
no time to talk. Get your ass inside that base and help the troops locate the source
It is
of
like
their
Frank Death, actually.
transmission.
It's really
Now,
overdone.
now.
This is in fact Fallout 3. Jellybean, welcome in. This is Fallout 3 Brotherhood of Steel. Brotherhood of Steel? Broken Steel. Well, we are with the Brotherhood of Steel, though. This isn't what I signed up for.
Hey, so now then, do y'all want to know something terrifying about Frank?
Democracy died today, man. I feel a little bad. Communism is dead. That's a good quote. Democracy is non-negotiable. Classic. No, this is Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. No, this is Patrick.
Hey, so,
No, this is Norm.
hey, so, do y'all want to know something? Okay. Okay, like when Frank was like torn in half and walking, his torso was like 6 feet.
It shrunk? Did it shrink? I didn't really notice.
Like he like kind of cut in half, but like still alive and like walking on like his arms.
Well, it's almost like the Terminator. I've seen the end of that.
Yeah.
Poop Sweats trying to get his number one linker role. Good work, Poop Sweats. Oh God.
Yeah.
I just walked into a room. There's 2 fucking what are they called? 2 Hellfire troopers waiting for me. I gotta actually prepare for this. Okay.
It's like imagine in 3D Fallout seeing like a 6 foot tall torso just like walking towards you.
Yeah, that'd be freaky. I guess it is like Frank Horgan. Somebody was saying that earlier. That's true. Gotta shoot quick so I don't die.
that was
Could be someone with a
Frank
flamethrower with us.
You know what? Getting brain and power mode gotta be more painful since you start lying about
Oh,
metal.
you're right, because it's flickering like an... I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this. Most obscure thing I'll probably ever bring up on the street. But you guys ever heard of the Iron Bull? It was like an obscure torture method in like... I feel like it was Greek or something like that. I don't know if you know more than I do, Orby. But...
I think it was Spanish.
Spanish, okay. You know. But it was an ancient torture method where they would have a bull made out of iron or bronze, and they would just like put a fire underneath it, and you would literally get roasted alive. Which is basically what it would be like to be set on fire in power. So you're right,
So
that genuinely would be like torture.
I know actually a very fun fact
Like it's
about this.
probably better to just be turned into dust like this. That would probably be way more preferable.
You want to actually, Norm? You want to know the most terrifying thing?
Yo.
So you know how they the first person they tested it out on.
I missed what Jim said. He said democracy is now negotiable. I guess that's true. We lost Liberty Prime, so everything he said is now like untrue.
Yeah, but yeah. So after the guy who made the Brazen Bull or whatever it's called, they said, "Hey, we need someone to test it on. Let's test it on you, the dude who made it." The dude who made it was the first subject.
He was the first guy to get it. Yeah, and that's kind of deserving a little bit of like you have this mind to think of something like that. Like I guess that's the way you go.
I don't know, man. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah, freaky.
Like.
Okay, so now then, imagine life if other people had wings.
That's out
crazy,
there, bro.
Crazy,
that would
crazy,
be
like turn of the subject.
Yeah, that's literally exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, fair enough. I mean, I'm good enough to change the subject off of torture methods, though. So yeah, life with wings would be awesome. By the way, we thought if I could be any animal, a bird would be good. It wouldn't have to be any kind of bird, as long as it's not one of the shit ones.
What counts
as a shit bird? Well, just look at the bird tier list. Also, is this guy with seizures? You guys see that? His arms are freaking out there.
Oh Lord. Y'all committing war crimes left and right.
Oh, I did not mean to pick up that minigun. That's going to be way too much weight.
Okay, so now I'm like, what if people had tails?
Like flying pills? Would I take them?
No, tails.
Tails? That's not really appealing in any particular way. Poopsweat says, if I was an animal, I'd be a brain-eating amoeba. Hey, at least you got a lot of food, although it kind of depends what country you're in. But there's a joke for you. But why would you want a tail? I don't really see the appeal of a tail, Orbit, if I'm being honest with you.
I could think of things to do with a tail. I just can't say them on stream.
Bro, low-key coming out as a furry.
No. I'd be a shark.
I think I say that. I think probably too quick for it to be in reaction to what I said. Poosman says Orbeez a furry. That's what I'm like. I'm like, bro, tail? Like wings? Okay, wings, that's like, magic, flying power.
I mean, like...
That's an easy clap.
What do we mean by tail? Like, could it be any tail? Like, what about shark tail?
A shark tail? What kind of tail?
Like a shark tail?
monkey tail where
A
you can
monkey
like climb
tail.
stuff over
Okay.
there.
Okay. Now that's made it more appealing, but I really don't know what I would do with a monkey tail.
Really? You could slap somebody with it.
Yeah, I guess I could pretend to be a monkey. That'd be good if I ever did a monkey cosplay. The movie Shark Tale. I guess if it was the movie Shark Tale, if that was a choice, I would take that.
Yeah, guys, my entire the entire movie is
being-
on my.
Yeah, it's the entire movie Shark Tale's on my ass. I'd be alright with that. Well, somehow we haven't lost a single soldier, which is kind of crazy.
Okay. Okay. Okay, it's like, do you know how like Mario spins Bowser around in Mario 64?
No. Say it one more time, maybe. 'Cause maybe I would know, but I did not get too many words for that.
Do you know how Mario spins Bowser by
Oh
his
yeah.
tail?
Of course, we can't say that on stream. Why'd you even bring that up, bro? That's like one of those classic Nintendo gaffes.
Okay, so like it must be a fight.
Oh no, Bruce! Cheese man, I was gonna read your message, but then you redacted it. I hope we get to see what that was, Cheese man.
Cause like imagine people had
Oh,
tails.
you probably done a
and
type. Okay, well, one of those
like
fish.
that.
Look, hold up, so I can read Cheese man's message before it gets redacted again. One of those fish that like swim inside people's wieners. What? What, bro? I know what you're talking about. Those are like parasites. But you know what's crazy? I'm pretty sure that's how you guys know FDR.
Yeah,
Franklin
yeah.
Delano Roosevelt. He was the leggy one, right? The guy who lost use of his legs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he got. That's what got him. This isn't even a joke. I'm pretty sure it was one of those penis worms.
No, I'm fact checking this now. I'm fact checking. I don't believe
it
this
was
for a
some
second.
sort of
I'm fact
it was
checking.
some sort of a parasite inside of water. But let's just say it was a penis
Are
worm.
you sure it's not because like he just like I don't know.
Not gonna lie, I believe all humans should have alcohol healing DNA. What does that mean? Or let's say I'm reading that wrong. It's like alkaloid. Oh, is that axolotl?
No, he died of a brain. No, you're wrong. He died of a brain injury. He died of a brain cerebral
No.
hemorrhage.
Yeah, but that's what he died from. That's not what gave him the polio, bro. Anyway.
Well,
This is the History Channel. Also, I think it's the only basketball I've seen in Fallout. So that's the classic Vulcans. They're in Fallout 4 a lot. I don't know what the name of the fish is. Jeez, man. I'm not a marine biologist.
Why don't you ask Bart or Simpson?
He was just saying, I didn't do it. Also, welcome to Goofy Goober. How you doing? Ayo, it's Normal Gorb. Interesting introduction.
Okay, so now then how would my life be if people had a gill?
I think gills would be cool. Be able to breathe underwater. Because we'd be able to use up so much more of the earth, right? Think of how much of the earth is covered in water, and we'd be able to build a lot of stuff underwater. Yeah, I think it'd be really interesting. That would be a really big one.
Yeah.
I think if you could... Here's a good hypothetical. Gills, like being able to breathe, and also, let's say, whatever you need to be able to swim well underwater, too. So, like, water, like full movement in water, or full movement in air, like flying. Which of those two? I feel like that's actually kind of a hard hypothetical. I'll say first. I'll say water.
Yeah, so would I, because like...
I feel like there's so much unexplored area that you'd be able to get to if you were like a fish man. But rather than a bird man. Have you ever played Subnautica? I have not. Well, that's a good game for this topic. That's very relevant.
this actually reminds me of something because
Yeah,
I've been talking about this for days now. There used to be this mermaid documentary on YouTube where it was like weird scaly fish mermaids. Like it was like mermaids with scales.
Was like,
and, like, it was
obvious fake stuff, or was just like...
Yeah, it was, but like it was like it was terrifying though. I remember seeing it in
I
like
know what you mean.
second
'cause
grade.
Those videos are
I
really
remember
freaky,
seeing, like,
especially if you see them early on, because they're like creepypastas almost. Rapture IRL, yeah. So it
was terrifying. Give me nightmares, dude.
Yeah, those
not
videos.
like-
I know exactly what you mean. Those videos were freaky. Or like, you ever
it's
see those
called, yeah, you guys
lassophobia?
can search it up.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but lassophobia. It's like the fear of deep water. but there's a bunch of videos on YouTube. Say it again, Orby. You're saying it right, but
the lassophobia.
Yeah, lassiophobia. But anyway, there's a bunch of videos on YouTube about it, and they're freaky because they're all stuff like abandoned water parks, you know, with like old decaying animatronics, and it's like freaky stuff like that. So you need pressure management.
If you want to
so
search up that mermaid document, if you want to see the mermaid document, it's called "Mermaid: The Body Found."
Mermaid: The Body Found. All right.
Okay, but. Okay, I'm like, if people had gills...
That seems like the type of thing to watch, like, you want to watch, like, really late at night to freak yourself out.
Oh, definitely.
I'm like,
I swear to God, one of these fucking Enclave soldiers just screamed, "My leg!" Like he was in the fucking SpongeBob. I don't know if I just heard that in my head. Like, I'm finally losing. Also, was that Enclave soldier just standing there like he wasn't even trying to fight me? Bro, he's just standing there and I'm shooting him in the side of the head. And he's not even coming towards me. What's your damage, bro?
Okay, so like, if people had gills, would that mean that they would be able to stand more like depth pressure?
Well, let's say, I guess I said equipped to deal with the water. So yeah, you'd have to be able to withstand at least some pressure. I don't know if this would give you the power to swim everywhere, deep ocean, because that's kind of crazy. But at least, you know, some depth, because you do need a good protection there.
Okay,
what?
So now
Poopsins, what are you even talking about, bro?
Okay, so
right over me.
Okay, so would you ever want to be able to understand animals?
No,
that'd be cool.
That sounds terrifying.
Be terrifying? Like, well, if you couldn't turn it off, it might be freaky. Because imagine you're just walking around and it's like birds are just making fun of you and shit. Like, fuck you.
Wait, can I talk back to them or no?
Like, yeah, but you can't talk back to them. That's just schizophrenia, bro. Let's update the standing orders here. Press to telemetry. Yeah, okay, well, download the data. Download me that data. Give me that server uplink. Okay.
Okay, so.
Oh, okay.
I'll have
that's really freaky, Poops. That's like a biological, because she was born like that. Like she was born with like a weird fin thing. I don't know. That's weird. That's the type of thing that's probably in like a medical museum or something. Why are you? Why am I yelling? This is just my normal speaking voice. Feel free to turn down the video if it's too loud for you.
Okay, so now then, what is your favorite creepy pasta?
Favorite creepy pasta? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I actually thought about creepypastas. Maybe the Russian sleep experiment, even though that's kind of like a random one. I feel like that one really freaked me out. Even though reading that Russian sleep experiment back, it's really stupid. That's my experience with, I feel like, most creepypastas. It's like, actually reading them back, it's like, damn. I thought this was scary.
Actually, that's my favorite, too. I know it's such a generic answer.
It's good, though,
I feel like that one, out of all of them, has sort of...
You know, the real experiment is can we kill an albino rad scorpion without running out of ammo. We have 4K rounds. I mean, 1,400 rounds, but that still might not be enough. Without dying, oh fuck.
Okay, so my favorite is either...
Okay, one at a time, guys.
It
One
sounds
at a
like
time.
something the Soviets would actually have done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it doesn't sound
that's
like
why it was
all
freaky, because it
too...
was realistic too. Okay, and it'll give Orby his day in the sun. Let's say his thing, because his question anyway.
Okay, so my favorite is either the Rake or just
the Rake.
killer.
I haven't thought about that one in forever. Oh my god! Can't believe the first death of Broken Steel was to an albino rad scorpion. It wasn't even inside the giant. Hold up your ass for a second. But you know, it's.
I used to be obsessed with Jack the Killer. The Rake also scares me.
You know what the word "hold up your yap" means? It means shut up. Because
I didn't even hear you. My fault.
Fine. Anyway, it's the first death of Broken Steel, and we died to a fucking rad scorpion. It wasn't even too. We made it through all the way through the Enclave base. We made it, all the way with Liberty Prime, and after all that, the thing that kills us was a freaking rad scorpion. Anyway, so we were at 17 deaths in like the pre-Broken Steel, but now we have reset it back to 1. So that is very exciting.
Didn't Diddy Prime send you to space earlier to stream?
Did I die there? I did. Yeah. I forgot. I missed the death count. Thank you, Orby. Orby keeping us real. I don't know how I made that mistake, but we are not. We in fact are not at 2 deaths. Sorry, we're not at 1 death. We're at 2 deaths. How did I make? Thank you, Obi. Obi really keeping us real here. Otherwise, we would have forever been down one death on the death counter. Okay. Big as fuck. Honestly, thank you for that, Obi. That's real. Her legs were all. Okay, I read that. Have you ever ate Vegemite? Yes, I did. I've actually been to Australia, so I had it in Australia.
I feel like Australia is kind of a weird country.
So
Yeah.
what would you say about the way of that?
It was his favorite?
Favorite what?
No, about the awake.
Oh no, I like the rake just because like I don't know, just like scared. Yeah, it was just like a weird creature.
I will say though, the rake was one of those. You guys don't know the rake creepypasta we're talking about. That's the one that's like a guy will appear at the end of your bed or whatever. But that's one of those ones. 100%. Whatever. 100% the creepy part of that thing is the picture. Like that's the scary part of that whole creepypasta is the picture of that fucking thing at the end of your bed. Also, we managed to actually we get some Biggs and Chef for actually killing that albino rad scorpion. We got revenge.
Him and Jeff the Killer.
Infinite IKEA is my favorite. Oh, I don't even think I think I've heard of that one, but I don't think I've actually read that one. But where are the concept of that?
That's a SCP, not creepypasta. Two separate things.
Or I'm not gonna say how much of a nerd you sound like when you say those words. I'm just gonna let those sit there.
Damn.
Like, bro, are you really gonna tell Poop Sweats that he can't say an SCP is a creepypasta for the answer of what your favorite creepypasta is, bro? If you had done that to me, I just want you to know if I'd picked an SCP and you'd said that to me, I would have been clowning you so hard, bro. Like, come on, how much of a nerd are you? An SCP, they're the same fucking difference. SCPs were creepypastas, and then they spin off into their own thing, but that does not make them not creepypastas. I feel like the SCP people are so fucking full of themselves, low key.
Yeah, I know because like around like 2016 they got political.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that, but I believe it. But anyway, Cheeseman said I used to watch a lot of Fallout creepypastas, things people would make up. There's like some great creepypastas for this game, like the Number Station. But the thing that's great about Number Station, that's partially real. Like you can really find stations where they're just reading off numbers. Some of the towers you turn on, so it's just you don't know what it is. So I like creepypastas like that. Infinite IKEA is a good one.
There's like.
I haven't read the Infinite IKEA SCP, but I've actually seen gameplay of like an Infinite IKEA game that somebody made.
All those years of work.
And it looked fun.
For what?
Actually,
I have a question. If anybody knows, was Infinite IKEA, was that before the Backrooms? Because that almost has the very similar vibes. I wonder which of those came first.
It was like during the time.
Same time. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Jeff the Killer. Yeah, Jeff the Killer, that's the one where, like, if that's your favorite creepypasta, I understand, bro, but, like, you might need to update your taste. Hopefully, I found something that can help you.
Do you know the whole... Norm, do you know the whole, like, we don't know where the original Jeff the Killer, like, image came from? Like, the base image? Like, we don't know where that came from? Like, there's a lore behind it. There's, like, actual, like, lore behind, like, we don't even know where the original image came from.
But I don't care. People make such a big deal out of things on the internet not knowing where they came from. Bro, we don't know where 90% of shit comes from. Like, who cares? Found some equipment down at the relay station. Like, yeah, it's a photoshopped image. We don't know the original image that was photoshopped from. Okay. Sorry, that's not like a mind-blowing revelation to me, but it's like barely Goofer knows where it came from anyway. So. Cheeseman says the Lone Wolf radio station was really freaky. Oh, that's a really freaky one. That's one where it's like there's a radio station run by like a serial killer, right? Well, it's freaky.
Actually, speaking of radio stations and numbers, those are real radio stations, right?
That one. They're based on a real thing. I think I know the one. Poop Sweats. The Brandon Works one. Oh, it's an ARG. I think I haven't really gotten any ARGs, so that explains it. Also, I think before we leave this area, we might want to check out the Quartermaster. We can definitely
ARGs
sell
are
too much work.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Your mom, damn. Your mom's the original source for the Jeff the Killer image, bro. All right, let's trade.
I do like game. I actually thought Hero Brian was real at one point. But
I did too. I'm man enough to admit that I thought Hero Brian was real too. Okay, let's buy him all the Stimpaks they got.
I thought my friend, right? He convinced me he was like a 3, so in like 3rd grade. So That
Yeah.
stuck with me for the rest.
You know, get you early. Fair enough. We need to drop some stuff off in Megaton too. Sell off our whiskey. All right, good trade, good trade.
Don't forget to sign out.
Then, could y'all take Jeff the Killer on in a fight?
I'll kiss him.
Could I take Jeff the Killer in a fight, bro? Asking the serious questions tonight, bro. We're getting down to the brass tacks. Board games are the best horror film? Hell yeah! Somebody with some fucking culture. I feel like
Dude, isn't he?
No, I was not. I will say, as a person who was watching board games like when it was first coming out, like legit. I've been a Cinemassacre fan since he had to watch his videos on his own like website, or to get them as soon as you could they were released, sort of thing. But anyway, I was gonna say, as a longtime board games fan, I was not expecting the twist that whole thing went down. So definitely very interesting. Okay, let's go talk Delta Lions here.
Norm took us back to the past.
Yeah, we play the shitty games that suck ass.
Child. I hope he can make some
Yeah.
headway. With our primary weapon destroyed, we risk losing our momentum and jeopardizing the entire campaign.
It's going to be huge. We're
Oh,
going to
yeah,
jeopardize
by
the
the way-
campaign. But I think that's the whole point. Oh, well, it's going to jeopardize our campaign? I could have known this would happen. Who knew? We have to keep fighting. I got 1,300 experience for that.
Steel be with you.
Yeah, and
Alright, what the-
No, I don't know if it was Gooper.
It's so unbelievably easy. He's just a skinny psychopath. You could just beat him easily. It's not even that hard.
Norm's going to take us back to 2008 and play the best game and kick ass. Real. It's kind of great to think this game came out in 2008. That is kind of weird to think about. But it's true.
Wait. I might wait. When did it? Like, what day specifically? I might be like a few days. Like I might be older than Fallout 3. Hopefully, I'm older than Fallout 3.
I hope that. It's kind of cringe. Low-key cringe, bro. Born later. And Fallout 3, low-key cringe, bro. Okay, let's pick out our stats here.
Okay, so
Explosives,
came
medicine,
out-
what are you guys thinking? I think we want to max out melee weapons, even though we haven't really been using them much to stream.
Alright, so Fallout 3 came out
Big
October
guns.
the 28th.
You know what? Let's do a speech. I feel like that's going to be useful later. I'm
Okay,
a month
Norm,
older
thank
than
God.
Fallout 3. Damn, bros.
I am 23 days older than Fallout 3. So
Yeah, good. You just made it in. Okay. So that gives you points to be able to pick our trait here. I think these are actually good traits that we're at the point again, though, so we want to pick a good one. I feel like Nervous Steel wasn't that good. Even though it says it's going to regen my exploits, I feel like it didn't really do that much. Especially since we already have, what is it? Grim Reaper Sprint. What are you guys thinking for this perk decision here? Big choice.
Dr. Bernie.
We already picked the one that made us evil, I think. Puppies? You said that last time. I guess we do puppies. But we haven't even been using dog meat. Should we go get dog meat right now? Fuck it. We'll go get dog meat right now. It's like we might as well get dog meat when we get the puppies thing. There's no reason I'm not allowed to have a companion, especially if we're doing Broken Steel. Okay, we're going to go get dog meat right now. So, this is the classic test. Can I remember where the junkyard is? Not really.
Okay, and do you all remember how
First, we're
big...
going to go to Megaton and drop off some stuff. And while we're doing that, I'm going to quickly alt-tab and find out what the scrapyard is.
Okay, so now then, do you all remember how big Slender Man was?
He's like 7 feet, right?
Yeah,
No,
very
like
tall.
how big he was.
Very, of course. Yeah, bro. Who can remember how popular Slender Man was?
I mean, probably most people on the internet nowadays.
I don't know. I feel like is he? Yeah, but don't people still talk about Slender Man? Vaguely.
Eh.
I feel like,
I don't know.
Like he had a movie.
yeah, a movie. I guess, maybe the problem is that something like that kind of kills your character, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I heard that movie was like so bad, it's not even funny.
Yeah, I believe it too. All right, we're gonna keep these with us. All right.
Who would have thought
Get a lot of weight, though.
a movie?
Who would? I don't finish that sentence, Dad. Who would have thought a movie? Well put.
Who would have thought a movie would have killed a popular character?
Yeah, right.
I mean,
That's crazy. I thought Stanley was 30. Bro, you can't be for real about that.
No. I know you're rage baiting, little brother. I know you're rage baiting.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I'm like, come on. Okay, I gotta try to find the minefield, which I should have discovered. Here we go. Minefield. I already had the scrapyard discovered. Rip. Wait, does that mean I already have Dogmeat?
Yeah,
Maybe I've already discovered Dogmeat as a companion, and then if I have, where would he be?
Yeah, I think it's that Fallout 3's like try to pass for icons are just too like generic.
Yeah, that's true. They don't really get any better though. I think I might already have picked up Dogmeat, which is making this a slight issue of getting the puppies. It's like, where is Dogmeat? Dogmeat, are you here? My puppy.
Bug me, I know. I was wrong. I messed up, and now you're gone.
Okay, I'll check it outside of 101. Good point. I'm just gonna quickly check back here in case he has spawned. Isn't it back here? They spawns. Do I see enemies? Yeah. Okay. Wait. I see enemies. I think that means I haven't interacted with them yet. Because these enemies are about to get killed by Dogmeat. Yeah. Watch. I think. Oh no, I was wrong. I was in fact very wrong. They were here to fight me.
Damn, killed on like 2 shots.
Yeah, it's 2-for-1 special lobbies.
We're bringing that back.
Yeah, that's classic catchphrase. Gonna definitely bring that one back. Okay. We'll check outside of 101. Norm, you can survive a direct hit from a nuke if your tray table is upright and stowed. Oh, hell, let's go. Woof woof. Come on, Dogmeat. I just wasted a perk on you, so you're gonna fucking have to be my new traveling companion now. You happy?
Damn.
Woof woof woof.
Damn.
All right. Yeah, like
we're going to save here and make a couple saves. Actually, we don't miss it. I think this is a nice, good spot to leave us off. We have our dog. We're outside of Vault 101. Actually, can we go back into 101? I know that it's only after you beat the first quest, but I think there's a weird thing where it actually also you can go back in after starting Broken Steel, if I remember.
Vault 101. Message begins.
Oh, I was right. This is huge. We're gonna go into Vault 101. This is gonna be a great cliffhanger for next time.
I just hope you're still alive to hear this.
So this is a strange thing. You're actually not supposed to be able to go back into Vault 101. Like you're only supposed to go in right after you beat the Waters of Life quest, or there's a glitch where you can go in after you start Broken Steel. So, and then I didn't realize we were gonna be able to do this, but this is big.
Message repeats.
All right.
Huge even.
Huge even. We don't need to hear the message again. Let's get into fucking into the Vault 101. Dogmeat as the Quagmire of Dog World with that perk. He's a Quagmire of the Dog World because he keeps on making new puppies. Fair enough. I just got done thinking of Fallout 3 in 8 months. Oh, done doing Fallout 3 in 8 months and 9 days older than I am. Oh, damn. We got one. There. Well, you're close. Okay. Well, it looks like things aren't going very well for the Vault. We'll leave ourselves off with that cliffhanger here. But before we go, I did promise at some point in the stream I was going to go back into my saves and attempt a jump off Liberty, not Liberty Tower, we call it Trinity Tower. No, that's Fallout. That's Fallout 4.
Tenpenny.
Tenpenny. There you go. I was gonna get it eventually. We got to scroll all the way past all the Vics, then we get to the Atomic Annas, and then I figure probably any of these Atomic Annas will probably have the thing. I can probably. Oh, look at that 44444 playtime. Oh no! I'm about to get fucking Confrab music on. Can you stop doing scratch off cards on stream, Stan? It's like the noises your fucking mic makes is the most annoying shit ever.
Alright, it's an eraser. My fault, OG.
It's just been doing it all stream. And I'm finally like, I've found enough. Okay, where is Tenpenny Tower? It should be around here. Evergreen Mills. Why don't they have a search for the map? That's always what I want. Okay, Tenpenny Tower.
Wait.
I found it. Join the Discord.
I saw it. We had,
right at the same time, I think.
Yeah.
But that's what they need. They need a search where you can just search like up the location you want. It just shows you the marker. Also, before I go up, let's hope I actually have the weapon on me.
They might have mod for that.
They probably do. Oh, here we go. Experimental nerve. I love just the calm, like, elevator music. Do, because I'm taking the elevator up to literally to my doom. All right.
I mean, like,
Also, don't ask why there's two 10 pennies. It was for, this is like the weirdest fucking thing ever. This is for, I was making like a Fallout video. This is literally like at this point months ago. And I forget why, but I couldn't find 10 penny, like he wouldn't come out, so I had to spawn another one. And since then, there's been two 10 pennies up here. So that's just a strange little fact for you. Anyway, let us do the jump off to celebrate the end of the episode. Hope everybody enjoyed. Remember to stay black, and we'll see you next time.
so
I'm
now,
literally
okay,
getting the atmosphere. That's the exact thumbnail. I gave you guys the thumbnail you wanted. There you go. Happy? There's no way to make them fight. There's no really way to make them fight. I wish that was something I could do, but I mean, they won't fight each other. They're in different factions. So sadly, I'll Groovatron them. That's the best you can get. I can make them dance, but there's sadly no way to make them fight.
Damn.
Yeah, no. They will dance though. I'll moonwalk them for you.
Hello, hello.
Hell yeah. This is a way. Now this is the way to end the stream.
See, what more could you ask for than this? All right, I know exactly what more you could ask for. Hey, buddy. What would be an ironic thing to kill a rich person with out of this thing? Books?
okay.
Money?
I'm gonna eat to see y'all.
Stream. There's like 2 seconds left in the stream. Why are you going to leave before you have to say your outro? We're literally about to end in like a second, Orby. I'm literally just going to shoot these guys with books. All right, the stream's over. Stay black. Orby, say your outro. What's the stream rating?
Boom.
Stream rating, boom. Good one. Classic. I can't believe Orby was going to try to leave on literally the last 2 seconds of the stream. Poops was walking out of here. Anyway, hope everybody enjoyed this stream. Remember to stay black. And we'll see you next time. Stan, you didn't say your catchphrase yet because we got a weird outro there.
Keep your tub filled up. Fill it up with Blizzard. Fill it up with.
Yeah, fill your tub up with a nice Blizzard from Dairy Queen. See you guys on the next stream. Bye bye.